Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Harris outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Gafford, good, and the assist goes to MP. Gafford's got 8.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
Here's Ivy, and Gafford with the block, and they get it back. Back to Thompson. Pass to Harris. Over Gafford. Here's Duren. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Great setup by Irving. Just a tremendous playmaker.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Shoots from the line. Ivy's shot is off. And here's Dallas. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Marshall, hounded by Harris. Marshall passes to MP. On the wing, Irving. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it.
Pistons ball.
And now we have a minute here to take a look at which teams are playing the toughest defense. The Mavericks, number 1.
Well, they allow the fewest points per game in the league. Sometimes that can be a factor of pace. But safe to say, when you're number 1, your team is elite at the defensive end.
And Dallas with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. For 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Cunningham against Irving. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Duren. Here's Ivy. And again, no good by Detroit. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And the shot's good. Irving's got 11 points here in the second half.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, slowing down Irving is a team effort. And to this point, they're failing to slow his roll.
Here's Duren. Back to Thompson. Harris outside. Shoots over Davis. Harris misses.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Marshall. Over Harris. Again, Dallas.
Yeah, great to see MP recognizing where the defense is weakest, developing those instincts.
Here's Duren. They need this. The Mavericks pull it in. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Harris outside. Looking to end this cold spell. And the foul is called. He missed it. So he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Substitution on the court.
Hardaway, the pass to McConnell. Christie with a rebound. Dallas has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. They've got MP. Anthony Davis is out there with Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Over to the wing. Here's Marshall. Shot clock at 6. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's Christie. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Cunningham passes to Schroeder. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To the wing, right side. McConnell against MP. Here's Sasser. That one's wide left.
Yeah, tough to make those jumpers when you are guarded that closely.
Marshall with the bucket. Marshall's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible. Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Here's Marshall, covered by Schroeder. On the wing, Davis lets it go from 14. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Schroeder with it. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, B.A., it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
Washington's checked in for Marshall. Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Thompson comes in for Cunningham. Davis down low, working on Duren. Davis misses. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Hardaway. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a must.
Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
Into the lane. Kicks it out to MP. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Prosper misses.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got his 16th rebound on the night. MP drives in. Shoots over Duren. And Davis with the basket on the assist by MP. Davis has got 14 points here in the second half. McConnell passes to Thompson. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, You know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on T.J. McConnell.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
And Detroit making a change here. Harris is checked in. And Harris has got the ball here for the Pistons. Here's Sasser. And again, no good by Detroit. Here's Dallas now. They're on a 14-6 run.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this isn't something we get to see every day, folks. This team has fought their way to an amazing 71 total wins this year. Unbelievable.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Davis.
His range and timing protecting the rim, he blocked a lot of shots and altered even more.
Connects from downtown.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up. Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Sasser. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Davis. Back to MP. Here's Prosper, pounded by Harris. And the basket by Prosper.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Here's Harris. Misses the shot. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's ex-Uncle Kano. I just wanted to let you guys know, get out in the sun this summer, but when you come back inside, you need to stop overreaching in the lanes. If you're overreaching in the lanes, it's probably getting you backdoored a lot. Your teammates are having a hard time playing with you. Come find me in the city the next time you load up and come get a dub.
Hey girl, hey, what's up 2K community? It's your girl Boom Boom, and I hope each and every one of you have a great summer. Make sure you go outside, get some sun, bask in the sun a little.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. And we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Anthony Davis, MP out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. D'Angelo Russell out there with Robinson. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. You know, Richard, when you have a couple of teams as banged up as these are, how much weight do you put on these outcomes?
Well, it truly shows your depth or lack thereof. Banged up or not, these games count the same, and these are the guys that can make a difference during a championship run.
That one goes in.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside, Russell. Six on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark. And here's Marshall bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Here's Russell following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And the dunk by Robinson.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Irving against Russell. Irving passes to MP. Outside, Davis. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Whew. Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Williams. He dishes it to Johnson. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
The pass to Robinson. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Russell looking it over. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the high post.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
And Richard, talking about Anthony Davis for a second here. When healthy, he's still one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, his health has always been a question mark for quite a while, Kevin. But make no mistake, when AD's good to go, he's one of the best players in the world.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night.
Now, here is Russell. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here are the Mavericks now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Irving. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Nets trail by 10. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Johnson outside. Outside, Russell. Clock at 6. And again, it's the Nets missing.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Marshall with it, working on Williams. Williams with the block. Bucket is good. Now, here's MP. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And stolen by Russell. On the wing, Williams. His three-pointers off the mark. Mavericks leading by 8. MP dishes to Irving, and there it is for him. 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Again, the miss by Williams.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Outside Irving. The rebound by the Nets. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of a team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
That one goes. Counted. Irving's got 8.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now, here is Robinson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Now Davis. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Anthony Davis.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hockey. You have to give it up to this man.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now, here is Robinson. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Russell kicks to Johnson. They get it again. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Davis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. Down by 15. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard. And you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Prosper's checked in. Washington comes in for Davis. Klay Thompson is checked in for Najee Marshall. And it's Dante Exum in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Martin missing. Dallas leading by 15. Exum passes to MP. Here's Prosper. Good, nice job down low.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Johnson. A rebound by Washington. And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Exum. And he gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here is Martin. No scoring in this one. Watford finds Johnson. 6 to shoot. Can they get it? It's hauled in by MP.
Normally he drains that.
Passes it to Exum. Sharp trying to break free. Off with the layup.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And the basket by Prosper.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the basket by Johnson.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
Pass to Prosper. Back to MP. Out to Thompson. Fires from deep. Another three for Dallas.
And this is Thompson's calling card. An exceptional shooter from downtown.
Nets trail by 20. And here is Johnson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Mavericks foul.
Spencer Dinwiddie's.
Substitutions on the court.